Sweden has long been known for its excellent childcare system, which is considered to be one of the best in the world. The country's approach to childcare has been characterized by a strong emphasis on the well-being of children, as well as a commitment to gender equality and social justice. In this essay, we will explore the key features of Sweden's childcare system, including its historical development, its current policies and practices, and its impact on families, children, and society as a whole. Historical development. The roots of Sweden's childcare system can be traced back to the late 19th century, when the country began to develop a comprehensive welfare state that included provisions for child welfare. The first child care center was established in Stockholm in 1902, and by the 1930s, child care had become an integral part of the Swedish welfare system. In the 1940s and 1950s, Sweden's child care system underwent significant changes, with a focus on promoting gender equality and supporting working mothers. In 1975, Sweden passed a landmark law that gave parents the right to a place in a child care center for their child, and established a national curriculum for child care centers. Current policies and practices. Sweden's child care system is based on the principle that all children have the right to quality care and education, regardless of their family's income or social status. The system is highly decentralized, with responsibility for childcare shared between the national government, local municipalities, and private providers. Most childcare centers are run by municipalities, which receive funding from the national government to provide affordable, high-quality care and education for children aged 1 to 5. One of the key features of Sweden's childcare system is its emphasis on gender equality. Child care centers are required to provide a gender-neutral environment, and staff are trained to challenge traditional gender roles and stereotypes. In addition, parents are encouraged to share parental leave and take an equal role in caring for their children. Sweden offers one of the most generous parental leave policies in the world, with up to 480 days of paid leave per child, which can be shared between parents. Another important aspect of Sweden's child care system is its focus on play-based learning. Child care centers are required to follow a national curriculum that emphasizes play, creativity, and social interaction, rather than academic achievement. This approach is based on research that shows that young children learn best through play and exploration, rather than formal instruction. Child care centers are also required to provide nutritious meals and outdoor play areas, and to promote physical activity and healthy lifestyles. Impact on families and children. Sweden's child care system has had a significant impact on families and children. For parents, it has enabled greater participation in the labor force, particularly for women, who make up a significant proportion of the workforce in Sweden. The availability of affordable, high-quality childcare has also allowed parents to balance work and family life, and has reduced the financial burden of childcare. For children, Sweden's childcare system has provided a supportive, nurturing environment that promotes their physical, emotional, and cognitive development. The emphasis on play-based learning and social interaction has helped children develop important social and emotional skills, such as empathy, communication, and cooperation. Research has also shown that children who attend childcare centers in Sweden perform better in school than those who do not, suggesting that the system has a positive impact on academic achievement. Sweden's childcare system has also had broader social and economic benefits. By enabling greater participation in the labor force, it has contributed to Sweden's strong economy and high standard of living. It has also helped to promote gender equality and social justice, by providing equal access to childcare for all families, regardless of income or social status. Challenges and criticisms. Despite its many strengths, Sweden's childcare system is not without its challenges and criticisms. One of the most common criticisms is that the system can be expensive, particularly for families with multiple children. While childcare fees are heavily subsidized by the government, families are still required to pay a portion of the cost, which can be a significant burden for low-income families. Another challenge is the shortage of available childcare spaces, particularly in urban areas. While Sweden has one of the highest rates of childcare enrollment in the world, there are still many families who are unable to access the system due to limited availability of childcare spaces. This can be particularly challenging for families with non-standard work schedules, who may require childcare outside of normal business hours. There have also been concerns about the quality of care in some childcare centers. While the vast majority of childcare centers in Sweden are of high quality, there have been reports of centers that fail to meet the national standards for quality and safety. This has led to calls for increased regulation and oversight of childcare providers. Finally, some critics have raised concerns about the impact of Sweden's childcare system on family relationships. The emphasis on early childhood education and play-based learning has been criticized by some as overly academic and potentially damaging to children's social and emotional development. There are also concerns that the system may place too much emphasis on the role of childcare centers, and not enough on the importance of family relationships and parental involvement in children's lives. Despite these challenges and criticisms, Sweden's childcare system remains one of the most highly regarded in the world. Its emphasis on gender equality, social justice, and play-based learning has had a positive impact on families, children, and society as a whole. While there are certainly areas for improvement, the Swedish approach to childcare offers valuable lessons for other countries seeking to develop their own childcare systems. As the world continues to grapple with the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, the importance of high-quality childcare has never been more evident. In Sweden, as in many other countries, childcare providers have played a critical role in supporting families and ensuring the well-being of children. While the pandemic has highlighted the vulnerabilities of childcare systems around the world, it has also underscored the importance of investing in high-quality childcare as a key component of a strong, resilient society.